وجنة عرضها السماوات والأرض أعدت للمتقين الذين ينفقون في السراء والضراء والكاظمين الغيظ والعافين عن الناس والله يحب المحسنين والذين إذا فعلوا فاحشة أو ظلموا أنفسهم ذكروا الله فاستغفروا لذنوبهم ومن يغفر الذنوب إلا الله ولم يصروا على ما فعلوا وهم يعلمون أولئك جزاؤهم مغفرة من ربهم وجنات تجري من تحتهم الأنهار خالدين فيها ونعم أجر العاملين صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakumullah khair, Brother Zaki. May Allah reward you and bless you and your family. Please bear with me. We're having some technical challenges because the Wi-Fi in the masjid does not work. So I'm trying to do this with my hotspot. So inshallah it will work. We have an amazing sister with us tonight. Some of you may have seen her story. Some of you are going to be seeing it for the first time. She is very active in her community. I can guarantee you that, mashallah, if she was to be doing my job, if you think I'm doing a great job, she would do 10 times better. That's what I learned about this woman, being with her for about a week now. A powerhouse, mashallah. She will tell you her age and you will be shocked. She is 8 years old, and she can do a lot better than our 20-year-olds, which, subhanAllah, as a youth event, our youth, and we purposely said the word present, because we always say our youth is the future, inshallah, we want them to be like the best, but we do nothing for our youth. We just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. So our youth are our present. We need to put a lot of focus on our youth. We need to bring our youth to the masajid. We need to bring our youth and put them involved with organizations that do good work in the community, if we really want them to be involved. Because, oftentimes as a relief work organization, humble servant, I hear parents that talk their kids out of volunteering for us. And I want to remind the parents here with us in the masjid tonight that if you really want your kids to be at your service, put them in the service of humanity. There are brothers and sisters human beings, fellow humans around the globe today who are hungry, who are suffering, who are orphans. Their countries have been destroyed. And I can sit here and go on and on and on, but I'm preaching to the choir because you know about this. You see it on social media. You saw what happened right before Ramadan. Our brothers and sisters in Gaza are being bombed and killed. And this is nothing new. And when are we going to pull our resources together and unite and stop being so divided as a Muslim ummah and inspire our young children to grow up and be the best adults and to be that walking ambassadors of this beautiful Islam that we brag about. We often say we are 1.8 billion people in this planet. Alhamdulillah, that's great. Are we the best quality 1.8 billion? Because if we were to be the best quality, kind of like the Sahaba and the Prophets, subhanAllah, the world will be a much better place today. That being said, I would like to share with you the story of Sister Ruqayya, and then we'll bring her up to speak. And if we have some time left before Maghrib, we will open it up to Q&A, and inshallah you can ask her any questions that you have. I think we have about, if I'm not mistaken, about 13 minutes. So we can probably have to do the Q&A after, inshallah.
They left him lying in the street in the gutter. I'm coming here. Somebody looked like they been shot in the head. Round. People round till they heard the gunshot. I don't hate you. I don't hate you. It's not our way. Showing rahmah, mercy, that is our way. And you were a baby, and you are still a child. His death was already ordained. Maybe the purpose is to save your life, because you're not going to be killed by this society. My family would like very much to be a part of your seeing a better way of life, so that this does not repeat itself, because I will always be a part of your life. Any life that you take is not just one life. It is all that is connected to that life. And what we want for them is not revenge. Revenge solves nothing. It will not bring back my son. You can only see how to help them when you have forgiven truly from your heart.
Before I bring Sister Ruqayya, I've been seeing this square here, subhanAllah, and today I've actually got to read it. And this is what it says. Choir surprises heartbroken mom with memory of her son. And we all know where choirs are, in churches. So this is the evil of YouTube and social media and the media in general. They're taking a Muslim sister's story and they're diverting the audience to something else, which reinforces the fact that we brothers and sisters need to wake up and be the ambassadors of Islam, not wait for the social media or YouTube or the media to do it on our behalf. With that being said, I'm going to call Sister Ruqayya. Please give her a welcome, inshallah. A warm welcome. That's not a warm welcome.
need this? Can you hear me pretty good? Should I use it just so that it echoes a bit?
You better use it.
He's my boss. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam.
I'm going to be doing this the rest of the day. It's all right. It's a good thing. My name is Rukaya Zebrabdul Muzakalim, and I am the proud mother of Suleiman Ahmed, whom you saw in his uniform and you saw him on his deathbed. Sorry. Sometimes I don't know what I'm going to say. This heartfelt love doesn't mean I don't remember my son or the pain that I feel every moment. I miss my baby. He was my child, my baby, my last. But there is a message in this, and I don't have a lot of time to tell you enough of why we as Muslims, we are spiritual people, and that we are called upon by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to remember that they, the adults, us, and we must own up to that, us. Muslims were given a favor. You know what that favor is from Allah? This book. Sorry, this is in my way. This book, the Quran, is our guide. And I often ask people when I'm talking to them, whether it's one person or 1,000, don't you read this book? Don't you read? It is coming after our children. It is eating us alive. Meaning we're walking around like zombies in hurt. And we're acting as if this is normal when it's not. And our children are being set upon by it. We're losing them to it. I keep looking at the clock because we're all fasting. And we all want to eat. I don't want to interfere with that because if you don't hear me, we won't change this. And you need to hear me. It's not me. This is a message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's absolutely sinking to the whole world. Because that video, that story has gone 44 million across the United States. I wear this proudly because of the things I've gone through in my life. And the things Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught me. And I say to you now, no human being came to me and talked to me about Al-Islam. But an incident in my life happened that was so horrific. At 15, I made a promise, and I did not even know Allah. And by the time I made that promise at 15, by the time I was 13, I was in Turkey taking my shahada. No human being talked to me about Allah. You can believe what you want. I know my life. And now, here's my life. I am there. They didn't say, stick them up, give me your money. They just walked up behind him, a 14-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 25-year-old who was leading them, who is still out. He's not in jail. The boys are doing the crime for him. They shot him. They left him. They shot him right here. Boom. His head blew off from the back. You saw the picture with the wrappings around his head. He was on his deathbed. That's what you saw. But you know what? Allah was merciful. He gave me another favor. He was shot on the 28th. He died on the 29th. I got to say goodbye to him. I got to hold his hand. I got to kiss the blood the wrapping around his head. I kissed him. I held his hand. His sister got to say goodbye to him. His older brother, who was in the Pentagon, who was also a Navy officer, we called him and we put the phone up to my baby's ear. And he said goodbye to his brother. And as my son's life was leaving, what Allah said had already written, I held his hand. I was kissing his hand, and then I looked up at his face, and I saw this glow on his face, like this beautiful light. And then a tear ran down the side of his eye, his right eye. And I knew then, my son, my baby, my last, I'll have no more. I knew then he was gone. Looking at this child, I see my son. Looking at that child, I see my son. Having that favor from Allah to say goodbye to him gave me the strength to turn to Allah even more. And over the 2-year period came the time to face those boys, to see them in the courtroom. Now I want us to break our fast because it's the discipline of Ramadan. And you're going to stand and call me along. No, don't sit, because I'm sorry. No. If I cannot show you the proper etiquette to Islam, who am I? This is not about me. It's about the message. I want you to eat. I need you to eat. Because when you eat, you will think of Allah. When you sleep, you will think of Allah. When you awake, you will think of Allah. When you think of me, you will think of Allah and pray for my son. Please.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.